Hello, friends. I am Gail Mungo Ilithinio. Welcome to Petrolith, and Lillenholde onto your horses.
He doesn't look injured. He's not bleeding or bruised or anything, but he just passes out right in front of you. And do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'll attack the one behind him, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you can step over him. Go ahead and roll that attack. Not advantage.
Okay, that one is a 12 plus 6, 18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Are you making it non-lethal?
Non-lethal. Another stun.
Oh. Are you using another 2 charges to do stun?
Yeah, I've got 10.
Okay.
Might as well.
I'm just going to go ahead and leave these dice out then.
Do it.
18. That is past his max hit points, so he is also knocked out and kind of falls down the stairs. Ugh. And he's laying on top of the other guy.
Gay.
Okay. Did you have a bonus action you want to do?
Nah, my bonus actions are so-so.
Okay.
Actually, I'll come up with something, but I'll, what is it? Can you delay a bonus action?
You can hold an action and then you have to expend your reaction to do it.
Can I do that for a bonus action, though? Or just a regular action?
No, I'll say you can hold a bonus action. What are you gonna do and what's the trigger?
Just thinking about doing a sanctuary on... Nah, that's okay. But
Okay.
I'll do it on the next round if need be. Go for it.
Okay. So this guy is going to try to take another stab at it. And that's 2 11s in a row for his attacks. So that misses, because he definitely does not have +7. And then these other 2 guys are going to move in and try to flank you. And that is a 21 to hit. And that is 4 damage. And then the other guy rolled a 4, so that one misses. But you do get stuck in the side with a small dagger and take 4 damage. Put your guys' health back at full, because... Oh, Azilla was already at full. Okay, and that makes it Mongo's turn.
So I'm moving over there, and I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on the dude in front of me. But what I'm going to say is also a threat. So do with it as you will. But I'm going to yell at them, or at him, put your weapon down or I'll make you put it down. And then he has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'm wondering how I want to handle that, because that's kind of a command.
Well, you can just say that it just makes him scared and doesn't do anything else if you want, but however you want to handle it.
That's fair. Roll an intimidation check.
Kind of what I want to do. Okay. 18.
Okay. He doesn't take any psychic damage, and the Vicious Mockery doesn't go through as far as the disadvantage or anything. However, he does kind of waver and drops his dagger and turns around and runs.
I have achieved what I set out to do.
You forgot your friends.
Yeah. You forgot your knife. Is that it for your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Brynox.
The one that stabbed me.
Uh huh. Oh, the one that.
So
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
yeah. Unarmed strike doesn't specify that I have to have a closed fist, right? Can I just, for flavor, bitch slap this guy? I feel like it's a situation that calls for open hand slaps.
Yes, do it.
Oh, that's probably not. 13 for my first attack.
And then... 13 hits.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah, these guys are just like a half step above commoners. Like they're not wearing armor or anything. They came here to protest, not to fight. But for some reason, they got mad enough to decide to fight.
Right? I got it. That's 10 damage.
He is not looking good. Roll an intimidation check.
5.
Ooh. Bummer.
I should have. I have something that helps with intimidation. I should have used it.
What is it?
Vestige of the Ashel Cell.
Ah. I forgot that you picked that one up. Yeah, he's definitely looking hurt, but not enough to turn and run. Azilla, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna try shatter on the closest one to me. That is for a...
Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, not shatter. Yeah.
Are you gonna move over there, or are you doing a ranged?
How far away is he?
About 10. Like, if you would have to move 10 feet to be within 5 feet.
Okay.
And then you can smack him.
You know what? I'll even be nice. We're trying to be peaceful here. I'll throw it at his feet, and it'll still do the same thing, so he doesn't have to take the direct damage from the hammer hitting him. He's a big boy.
You're...
If I can throw the hammer, and then where it impacts on the ground instead of his face, to cast shatter from that.
You would have to throw it behind him because it's a 10-foot radius sphere. And if you throw it at his feet, you would catch Mongo and Brynox in the shatter. But
how about I just move around? I mean, like, we're super close to these. All right, I'll swing.
Yeah,
left.
but you're gonna throw the hammer anyway, right? Otherwise, you're gonna get caught in it.
Yeah.
So
okay,
if you throw it here, you
it.
can catch both of them without hitting Brynox.
All right, I'll do that then.
Okay. And they both have to roll con saves.
Yes.
Okay, that's 1 success and 1 failure. So go ahead and roll your 3d8 thunder damage.
Well, I just wanted to, real quick, before I went ahead, I did roll a 19, so we're good on that. And then the 3d8...
I don't think you have to roll an attack for shatter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's just a save.
Alright, 13.
13 damage?
Yeah, I got an 8, 4, and a 1.
Okay. So this dude is immediately knocked unconscious. I don't know if you can really do shatter as non-lethal, but we'll say you can.
I mean, I could have hit him. I was still trying to be nice.
That's true.
I'll put some points back in him if I need to.
Are you just gonna
I didn't mean to kill you. Let me bring you back.
Are you just gonna run up and lay
I've
on
done it
hands and
before.
like give him
Yeah.
just stabilize him?
I did that with what's his face.
This is real holy power.
Yeah, right?
This is what a real god can do. I'm gonna say, since you're doing this basically because you wanted to make it non-lethal and you don't want this guy to die, you were just trying to knock him out. I'll say you can drop a hit point in him to stabilize him.
Done.
And then it is this guy's turn, and he looks really scared and really hurt, like he's bleeding from his ears and his eyes and his nose from the thunder damage that he just took. And all of a sudden his expression just goes steely blank and his eyes flash yellow, and he's gonna hold up his hand towards Brynox, and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast. And that is a 19 and a 15 to hit. So 1 hit, 1 miss. Woo! 10 damage. And as this Eldritch Blast hits you, you can smell not only like the arcane power kind of has that like that ozone-y smell to it, like static electricity. But you also smell sulfur. And now it is Mongo's turn.
Well, Mongo's not happy. Like, so I think he's gonna. So it's just the one dude.
Yeah.
The other two are unconscious.
Yep.
All right. So Mongo's gonna come over here and I'm gonna still say I'm not trying to kill him, so I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. I don't think you have proficiency in unarmed strikes, so it's just your strength bonus.
Right. But I want to hit him in the head.
I mean, at this point,
He's
hitting him
only
anywhere
7
is
damage
probably going
down,
to knock
right?
him out.
Yeah.
No, he's 13 damage down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits for sure.
Okay. So what would the damage be?
Your strength bonus.
Just my strength
Yep.
bonus? 3.
You knock him out cold.
Yay! I was hoping to do the whole Andre the Giant, smack him on top of the head, and he. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, so they're all out, and the crowd is like, they're still gathered around. They're still like, what the fuck just happened? And you hear the clinking of armor against armor as a bunch of town guard come running up the street towards you, and they shout, "Halt! What are you doing?"
Oh, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all's service so much. We were attacked and we knocked them all unconscious for you so you can rest them.
Okay, so I was keeping track of all of the things you guys did to make it very obvious that you were not the aggressors in this. So, roll a persuasion check. The DC is 9. Actually, it's 8. I don't think you can roll below that.
I did roll a 12.
Yeah, you're good. So the guards, like, everybody in the crowd is agreeing. They're like, yeah, these guys attacked them. Like, and the guards go over and start checking, for vitals. And by checking for vitals, I mean, like, shaking them and slapping them. And they all kind of groggily, like, especially the two guys that were stunned at the very beginning, just, like, snap out of it, and they're fully healed because they didn't take any damage. But they're very surprised to be surrounded by guards. And the guards, you know, clap them in irons and march them off back towards the station as the captain of the guard stays behind and goes, look, we're aware of what these guys have been doing for the last 2 weeks. I kind of surprised that it turned to violence, especially against you guys. You look a lot more intimidating than I would expect them to think that they could take on, but we really appreciate.
Well, there was a team of mercenaries that they had hired to stand in, actually.
Oh. What happened to the mercenaries?
What they weren't aware of is that we had made a future promise of employment to them that paid out much more significantly, so
wow.
I believe they should be returning their money to them now as they've rejected the offer.
Well, all right. Good. Last thing we need is mercenaries going a little too hard inside the city. You know, we understand that that's a big trade here, but we're not really fans of them operating in the city in broad daylight with the public around. Especially not for those whack jobs. Look, we appreciate it. We owe you a favor. Just keep that in mind. Try to stay out of trouble. And he turns around and walks away.
I'll go over to Brynox and replace any hit points that he's lost. And do a lay on hands.
A few. 14. The only one that got hit in that. As you guys are, you know, doing that, Chaunter comes out, and just in time to see the protesters being dragged off in irons. And he goes, "Oh, thank you for doing that. I don't know what we would have done. They seem to think that we're chock full of fighters and mad killers, but I shudder to think what would have happened if they had gotten inside with weapons and the children here."
Yeah, well, hopefully this incident was enough to at least have the guard really understand that these psychos are willing to take it this far. And keep a better eye on them.
Yes. Roll, Brynox, roll an insight check.
Ooh. What's my insight? That's a 9. Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Oh. I was about to say, you're a monk. You should be good at wisdom stuff. Those kids were totally kidnapped. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you didn't notice. It wasn't Chaunter. That wasn't what you were rolling for. Do you guys want to go inside and talk to people, or are you just gonna bail?
Well, we can go inside and talk to people. We're gonna stay there after all.
Yeah, I guess we were planning on
Oh yeah,
staying
fair.
the
So you guys go inside, and everybody starts cheering as soon as you get inside. The kids are just going apeshit to see these heroes that took down the forces of evil just outside the door. They were all looking out the window and watching the whole thing. And like some of the older ones bring over, you know, tankards of really nice ale, and you know, they're setting a spot for you at the table. They're like, "Come on, you must be hungry after exerting yourself like that. Come eat, please." And and you guys are basically the celebrities of the evening here.
Well,
So after grabbing his tankard, Manga goes and like sits in the corner or goes to the corner and starts like playing songs and singing songs and dancing for kids,
Okay.
like a clown or a joker. You know,
Do I amuse
being
you?
all funny and silly and
Word.
just
The
being
kids.
a gentle giant over there.
Yeah, the kids are loving it. They're jumping off of the table and like grabbing onto your collar and like hanging on your back and like using you like a jungle gym. And you can tell like the look on some of the older, like the Chaunter and the other like head monks. They're not like, this isn't the kind of behavior that's usually encouraged. But they recognize the need for it after everything that's happened. So they're allowing themselves to kind of smile and enjoy the kids being happy. And that's where we're going to call it. 'Cause happy ending.
Azilla is played by Lynn, Brynox is played by Bryson, Harl is played by Anna, Mongo is played by Emily, Reginald is played by Zach, your GM is Rob. Executive producers Rob and Zach, sound mastering by Zach, video editing by Rob. Virtual tabletop is by Tailspire, minis are provided by Hero Forge, artwork is provided by TZN, and our music is from Pawns Are Kings.